Okay, folks, so I'm gonna show you how to do a histogram real quick in Python. So I've got some data here. I can drop a figure down and just plot the data with blue stars here, like this. I gotta do a plt.show, and hopefully we'll see some randomness. So there's some random data there, but what if I wanna see it in a histogram? So if I do plt.figure, plt.hist of data like this, it's going to default the bins. And so it looks like the bin width is what? This is from 48.9 to 49.1. So that's a width of 0.2. So this is pretty much good to go. It looks like the default was good enough. If you want, here, let's throw a plt.grid down, so it's like a little bit easier to see the bin width. Yeah, so here's, yeah, so it looks like that's pretty good bin width. But say we wanted to change it, right? So what you can do is you can specify the bins themselves, and you can say a range, and you can say I'm going to start at 49 and go to 50.2. And I'm going to go by 0.2 like that. And then you can just give it the argument here, bins, and you can run that. And now what it'll do is the leftmost bin will be 49.0, and then each bin width is going to be 0.2. You can do some weird things too. You can do like 0.01 bin width like that, and then you'll see like super thin bins, which is, you know, ridiculous. But you know, if you just want 0.2, my recommendation would be to start at the data at np.min of data. You know, that way you grab the minimum data point, and then I would say go to np.max of data, and then go in increments to 0.2. And then that way you can kind of have the bin width there. So there's a bin width of 0.2. So if we wanted to do a bin width of say 2, you could kind of get this. Oh gosh, that did not, why did that not work? Oh, it didn't work because the minimum data point and the maximum data point are not, yeah, that's why. If we plot this one more time, yeah, the minimum is like down here, the maximum is up here. So you can't do a bin width of 2, but you can do like say 0.5. And if you're curious about this function here, np.arange, by the way, basically what it does is, if you look at bins, right, it starts at the minimum data point, which is 48.9, and then it goes all the way to the maximum data point, which is 50.5. But what it does is it starts at the left and it goes up by 0.5, and then 0.5, and then 0.5, and then it stops when it can't go anymore. So if I do a bin width of 0.1, and then I close these two figures and then type in bins like this, you can see it increments by 0.1 every time. So this arange function is pretty useful, and so I recommend using it. I think that's it. Hopefully that helps you out with some histogram stuff, and happy coding.